This is the Infinix Hot 40i, possibly one of the best and most affordable devices you can buy at the price of just 100,000 naira or $100. Guys, take a look at this device right here. From my very first impression, it looks stunningly beautiful. If you see it from a distance, you might think it's an iPhone. To be honest, it looks and feels like an expensive device, even though it's relatively affordable. At this price point, I can't think of a device that looks this good. But looks aside, does it really offer enough in terms of performance and overall user experience, especially when compared to the competition? Let's find out. Now, starting with the unboxing experience, I want to say that Infinix and Tecno do not disappoint. They are one of the remaining few brands that still bundles everything within the box. Now, when you open the box, the first thing you see is the device wrapped in plastic with some key highlights on its special features. Moving on, we have the MTN recharge voucher, an X-Pack registration leaflet, a SIM ejector tool, and a transparent silicone case that actually fits the device pretty well. This will definitely give your device that early protection before you get a case that is much better and desirable. The next thing is the 18-watt fast charging brick, then the earpiece and a USB Type-C charging cable. As you can see, nothing is missing here, unlike some other brands. Now, let's take a look at the design and build quality of this device again, because I just can't get enough of this design. I really do like it, even though it looks straight up like an iPhone, which is not actually a bad thing. They say if you want to copy from the best. The whole device is made from plastic. It has a sleek and modern design with a slim profile and a durable polycarbonate frame. The back and the frame are made from plastic. It comes in 4 unique colors. There is a starlit black, palm blue, Starfall green, and horizon gold, which is exactly what I have here. Now, this is a device that is made from plastic but designed to look like glass. And all I can say is that it feels really premium. I love how it feels in the hand. It doesn't feel cheap in any way. At 6.6 inches, it doesn't really feel too big. It is comfortable to hold and it feels well made. On the right side of the device, we've got the power button and the volume rocker keys. The power button also doubles down as a fingerprint scanner. Speaking of the fingerprint, it is very fast and responsive all the time. I have nothing to complain here when it comes to the fingerprint. To the left, we've got a SIM tray that can take dual nano SIM and a micro SD card. At the bottom, we've got a headphone jack, a microphone, a USB Type-C charging port, and a speaker grill. Speaking of the speaker, the Infinix Hot 40i comes with a single down-firing speaker, which should be enough for some people. But I wish it had a dual speaker for a better sounding experience. Now, turning to the rear of this device, we have a dual camera setup, even though it is designed to look like it has 3 cameras. We also have a ring flashlight. Moving on to the front of the device, we have a 6.6 inches HD Plus display with a resolution of 720 by 1612 and a pixel density of 269. It's an IPS LCD display that supports 90Hz refresh rate for smooth scrolling and navigating through the user interface. The Hot 40i comes with a hole punch display that houses a 32 megapixel selfie camera. On the punch hole, Infinix has incorporated a magic ring feature that comes with some cool animation to show various levels of information similar to what we have on the iPhone 15. For instance, you see some cool animation that displays the battery percent when the phone is plugged into charge, when you're unlocking the device, and voice calls. However, I wish you could skip or play a song within the magic ring. I would say Infinix is off to a great start with this feature. The display here is moderately brilliant. In outdoor settings, visibility is unlikely to present any notable challenges. However, sunlight readability could have used a little bit of improvement. Streaming content on this display is enjoyable and gaming is equally satisfying due to the size and a faster refresh rate. The touchscreen responsiveness is excellent. On the performance aspect, the Infinix Hot 40i comes with 4GB of RAM, 128GB of storage, and a Unisoc 3606 octa-core CPU. I ran some benchmarks and the result shows moderate numbers that are capable of handling most 3D games at low to medium graphics settings. The phone can handle demanding games, but make sure to adjust most graphics settings to low. Apps actually open smoothly on this device. Occasionally, you may experience slight lag, but considering the price point, it is a common occurrence. As usual, I played Call of Duty Mobile and the gameplay was okay with adjusted graphics settings. Raw performance is fine with 4GB of RAM that can be expanded up to 8GB with memory fusion technology. I still feel like 4GB of RAM is small, but there's also a version of this device with 8GB of RAM if your usage requires more RAM. Multitasking, opening apps, and general performance is amazing. When scrolling through the user interface, it is snappy and very responsive thanks to the 90Hz high refresh rate and the processor. The Infinix Hot 40i runs on Android 13 with a custom software which is XOS 13, controlling the whole Android experience. This interface provides you with the flexibility to customize the phone according to your own preference. XOS 13 comes with some already familiar features but with improved user experience. It is not far away from what you're used to on an Infinix device, but it introduces some few design UI changes. When you swipe from the top right corner, it reveals a quick settings panel. Then a swipe to the left reveals the notification center. And in a way, I'll say it gives that iOS vibe. I'm sure you get what I mean. One thing you may want to do when you pick up a brand new Hot 40i is to do some cleanup by removing some of the pre-installed apps, aka bloatware, for you to have a much better experience, because most of them might come with some ads. Now, moving on to the camera, which is one of the key selling points of this device. The 50 megapixels camera on the Hot 40i captures good looking daylight images with a satisfactory amount of details. The colors are punchy with decent dynamic range and the exposure is accurate most of the time. There is a marginal improvement coming from its predecessor. However, I still believe there is room for improvement because there are some level of inconsistencies when it comes to sharpness and how it handles exposure. But I love how detailed and saturated most of the images appear, which is somewhat closer to real life. Take a look at the images and tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. The 32 megapixel selfie camera is very impressive with most of the images that I took. And they also have good dynamic range. I like how it's able to retain more details, and I also like the color reproduction. For videos, it shoots at 1080p 30 frames per second. There's no HDR and no video stabilization. However, the footage is still manageable, at least at this price point. Hey guys, so this is the front facing camera of the Infinix Hot 40i, currently shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second, which is actually the highest resolution this device can go. What do you guys think about the video quality and the audio quality right here? Let me know in the comment section below. It doesn't look bad, looks okay, but let me know what you think. Alright. The Hot 40i is equipped with a 5000 mAh battery and its performance is truly impressive. It can last the entire day on a single charge, despite the display having a 90Hz high refresh rate. Then when it's time to juice it up again, the included 18 watts fast charger took only 1 hour 55 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. Guys, I am so impressed with the battery performance. Undoubtedly, the battery stands out as one of the best features of the Infinix Hot 40i. In conclusion, I'll say that the Hot 40i is a worthy upgrade from its predecessor, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who's on a very tight budget but wants something slightly powerful to handle day-to-day tasks. Performance is great, the camera is moderate, and above all, the battery life is amazing. When you look at what the competition is also offering at this price point, the Hot 40i also stands its ground. Guys, that's my review of the Infinix Hot 40i. What are your thoughts? Share with me in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, kindly give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the very next one. Bye bye.